Hello and welcome to another video of the Ginger and the Headless Travelling Coffee Cup. Today's video is in my parents' kitchen. Now, as you've seen by the thumbnail of today's video, mince pies are back after 2-3 year absence. I'm so sorry, but they're back now after being asked for countless times when I was been in work. First shop, as you've seen by the title, is Tesco's. And I got 5 different types. I thought, if I bring any more home, I'm just going to not be able to take them anywhere. They're all gone back into where to be eaten, so there we go. Bonus. So, what we're going to do first is the basic ones, not the finest. They're going to be 3rd, 4th, and 5th. First and second are the basic ones. Now, this is one of their merry mince pies. And I can't lie, that is a lot of mince. Quite a thick crust as well, to be honest with you. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? That is actually really nice. Pastry dissolves instantly. Taste is really good. Just a basic normal mince pie. So yeah, that's not too bad. I've had worse. But yeah, that is not a bad start from Tesco's actually. In fact, that's pretty good. Next one. One of my personal favourites type of mince pie across the board. The snowy mince pie. Kind of self-explanatory, it's white on top. And that was like a lot of icing and not a lot of mince. Not quite sure how this one's going to taste actually. I just hope the icing doesn't just take over and you can't taste any mince meat. So one way for me to find out, isn't there? Exactly what I just said happened. The icing just takes over. You do get a taste of mincemeat coming through, but you don't actually get to bite into any of it. The icing just takes over. It's just like, here's a lot of icing and a little bit of mince. Like, a mince pie, to me, needs to be mince and your base and your top and your base. I think get away from that, you kind of, it doesn't become a mince, it's not a mince pie anymore, is it? It's more like a cake or a tart. But, you know, so out of the 2 basic ones that Tesco's do, the one without the icing I'd probably say is best. So, move the cup out of the way here, put it over there. So the next one, one of the finest range that they do, one of the 3. So I got all butter, brandy butter, and crumble topped. And I'm going to see what's on the crumble top here in a minute. Plum and vine fruits, festive spice and citrus peel. Not sure how that one's going to taste, if I'm honest. I'd love to say brilliant, but there's only one way to find out. And as we know, I love my mince pies. So how about we go for the all butter pastry one first? The basic. The basic finest. Love the snowflake design. In fact, forgot to mention, on the merry one, it's a star. How very nice. But let's have a look at what these all butter ones are like. And as they are the finest version, I suspect them to be very nice. I do apologise there's no light over there, the light's gone. But let's have a look. brilliant. Absolutely divine. Gorgeous. I was a bit concerned. You know, that, I did think, is that too much pastry? Is that not enough? Meh. But that isn't bad. The pastry just, like, dissolves in your mouth. Perfect. Mincemeat comes straight in, and it's just gorgeous. So, currently on the leaderboard of Tesco's, I'd probably, I know which one's bottom, the snowy ones. Doesn't have a soggy one though, so it's fine. Probably say the old butter one's top, then the merry, then the snowy. Kind of expected though. You are paying more for the finest one, so you'd expect them to be better, right? Now, the one I was looking forward to the most out of the until I cut into it. Tesco's, stop doing this, please. The brandy butter has overtaken the mincemeat. In fact, there's not a lot of mincemeat in there. And it looks nice. I mean, the brandy butter on the top looks nice, but there's a lot of it though. It's not quite just flat with the mincemeat underneath. It's, yeah. I'll get the other side out for you just to show it's not just that side. There's the other side. So, to me, that's already not a good start. Being the mince pie connoisseur that I am. I don't think they're the greatest in the world, but how they look could be different to how they taste, because the amount of food I've had that doesn't look particularly nice, and I've eaten it and gone, oh, that was delicious. See if these mince pies follow suit, shall we? Okay. After taste of brandy. Now, they're not as bad as the snowy mince pies, I will be honest. Like, when I ate the icing ones, it just took over and you couldn't get any mincemeat. That one, pastry again, melted. The brandy butter and the mincemeat combination, I like it, just maybe a little bit less brandy butter, but that's personal preference. You don't, obviously, if you prefer brandy over mincemeat, it's fine. So yeah, not the worst mince pie in the world. And as it's the fourth one I've tried, again, it's above the snowy ones. Is it better than the basic merry ones? Personal preference, again, I'd say not. So I'd put it third. That's my preference, of course. Now, crumble topped. I love apple crumble, but obviously it's not. It's mince pie crumble this time. As I said before, it's plum, vine fruits, festive spice, and citrus peel. Now, the bit that puts me off that, from just saying the ingredients as I've just said them, is citrus peel. Obviously, I don't think it says what citrus it is. No, it doesn't. It says citrus peel. So, hopefully it's either orange or lemon, because if it's lime, not a fan of that. Get the other side. Now that isn't too bad. But, I mean, the base is very thin, which is good. No, we looked at the base of the other ones, have I? I apologise. The base is pretty thin. The top at the top, could it be better? No, because I think you'd lose the crumble aspect then, wouldn't you? But the mincemeat looks nice. When it said citrus peel, I thought I'd see like lines of orange. But let's have a look, shall we? See what we think. That was terrible. I'm going to be completely honest. The others are like mince pies. That is what I expect from a mince pie, not a mince crumble. Because you have to chew through the crumble part of it. I mean, it doesn't look very thick, but trust me, when you have to bite through it all, it's, yeah. I'm gonna be honest here. I did not enjoy that. Again, personal preference. I don't particularly like that. Is it worse than the snowy, soggy top and not the soggy bottom? Yeah. Well, no, it's not. Because it's not a mince pie. Simple as. So, Tesco's leaderboard. All butter, top. Basic Merry Mince Pie, second. Third was the brandy butter. They're holding the camera up, that's why I'm not moving. Fourth, the soggy top, snowy mince pies. And fifth, personal choice, is the crumble top mince pie. And yeah, I didn't quite know what to expect from the crumble one out of all of them. But that is my choice. You can make yours. Let me know down in the comments, obviously, what you think. And if you buy them, tell me what you think in the comments and let me know. Am I wrong? Which way would you have them? I did see, and I didn't get any. I should have, thinking it could have been all encompassing. I think, were they vegan? I think they might have been vegan mince pies. I didn't get any. I don't know what they're like. If I ever eat one, I won't make obviously a full video on it because, you know, it'll be 30 seconds long, it'll be pointless. I'll put it as a short though. So, if I ever have one, it'll be a YouTube short and it will be on after this video drops. So yeah, that is the first of 3 mince pie tests of supermarkets. I'm picking Sainsbury's and another. Now, I don't really live too close to Waitrose anymore. Asda I can get to. Morrison's I can try and get to. But where should I go for the third one out of those 3? Waitrose, Morrison's, Asda. Personally, after doing Tesco's and Sainsbury's, should we see how the other half live and get some posh ones and be like, whoa, these are amazing? Let me know. But that is the end of the first mince pie video of 2025. And I've got to say, I actually enjoyed remaking him. Obviously didn't do it last year, I apologise, but they're back this year. So I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed eating them. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell to miss the video. Me and the OG coffee cup will see you in the next one where we take Sainsbury's mince pies for a bit of a test drive.